I got so excited I shot a load, my bad.
All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more MGS2 today. Getting those dog tags pulled together. Just banging it out. We're so close, yet so far to the end of MGS2, but so close. Focus on the so close, okay? It's better that way. We're close. It's within sight. Even though there's still the big boss run, and MGS2's big boss is supposed to be pretty tough. But I think we got it. Probably. We'll see. That's about it for preamble and all that. I don't think I've got anything more. We're just gonna do it. We're doing it live. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. There, that button. Big boss will be challenging, but doable for sure. It's no batting cages. That's right. It can't be worse than scoring a perfect 20 on the Major League batting cages in Yakuza 1 just to gain a sliver of Haruka's trust. Just a tiny little bit. Sorry, I hit the mic. I don't know if you heard it. I was talking with my hands and I hit the mic. I talk with my hands a lot. You'd almost think I was like Italian, but I'm not. At least I don't think. It's been a while since I did the DNA test. I don't think there was any Italian, and if there was, it wasn't like a significant amount. But I do talk with my hands a lot. So it makes me question. Maybe. Hello, Wayne and Lightning Fox. Permafrost. Where am I? Dream Master Ride Inspector. Hello. What am I up to exactly?
Pliskin, do you read me?
What's up, Raiden?
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
A ninja?
Yeah. Do you know anything about this?
No. Can you trust that costumed freak?
I don't know. But the colonel told me to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it, right?
Am I
I'll
on
let you in
normal?
one secret, kid. The ninja that was publicized in the Shadow Moses incident no longer exists.
I
The guy
am,
you
aren't
met
I?
has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do.
Huh?
Just be careful.
Did I
who you
eat
trust,
pizza
okay?
recently? No. Unfortunately not. Hold on. Yeah, I must be on normal. Well. What was I doing then? Okay, so I'm at the point where I just met Mr. X. There are only 3 dog tags that I'm still missing on normal. And 2 of those 3 are during the Emma escort. So I guess at this point, I'm just going into Shell 1 core. Level 2 card. AK. Yeah. That must be what I'm doing. It's gotta be what I'm up to. That was weird. I thought I was still on easy mode. But I guess we're at the normal difficulty speedrun of the 100%. Just to clean up these last few tags. The wig staying visible is beyond goofy. It's very funny. Very Metal Gear Solid, if I do say so myself. Don't mind me. I'm supposed to be here. And for once in my life, we go to B2 first to get the microphone. I've played this game a little bit, you know. It is what it is. I'm a bit of a professional, really. I know the way. I know what I'm doing. I don't like wiggling past him while I can't see him. Oh, perfect. I was hoping to find some M9 ammo, actually. It was exactly what I was going for. Man, this speeds things up a lot. This is crazy how fast I'm schmooving through here. Who needs to sneak when I could just be a moving head of hair? No need for stealth. Although I guess this is just a different kind of stealth. This is like lazy stealth. I'm stealthing, but it's not taking a lot of effort. Oh my god, the camo in the cutscene.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Anyone else had an Armored Core 6 stream? No. Not last night, at least. I'm not gonna act like I've never had one, but not last night. Phantom stealth? Oh god. Don't be throwing the word phantom around like that. Nothing. Check this out.
Freeze.
Freeze. Coming with me.
Retinol pattern
Yeah.
recognized. You are cleared.
You think the camo works in this section instead of the disguise? It has to, right?
Right.
Surely it has to work here. Man, skipping through this is gonna be a huge time save too, like all the dialogue and stuff. Is that Ames? It looks a little low poly, but it looks like him. Yeah, that's Ames, all right.
You're Ames, aren't you?
I forgot how to do it for a second. I was like, wait a minute, is that Ames? That was fast.
Are you on?
King, Fat Man is
Oh, where's Johnny? Someone said that he was here.
All the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack. What luck. Oh. This one's worse than that one up in Alaska. Come to think of it, that commander chick really reminded me of someone. Who is she like again? Oh yeah, she's like her. Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me. When I think about it, that's when everything started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point, I was stead cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch. The president's escort guys get on my nerves, though. Oh,
I got
Whatever.
shit so bad right now, and this is not
Just
helping.
gotta hang in there.
Oh, there's no paper.
Oh. Is he done? No. It's over?
Knows. They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background
checked just in case.
You think he
Help
was
the
working
man.
for
I don't have toilet
Can't
paper.
discount the possibility, especially with
He'll
that
figure it
intruder
out.
still at large.
He becomes an important character
man
later,
in
so he'll get
smoking
there.
suit.
Don't worry about him.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was
Johnny is one of the
4 years
most
ago, so it must
important
be
Metal Gear
the
characters.
Patriots.
All right, so just keep him in mind
What about
as
the
we go.
damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the...
No, Johnny. Damn
Power
it.
will need a confirmation from him.
Oh my god, you can hit the skip button and it skips all. Kojima was cooking with this one. I just tried it out of curiosity. You can skip the rest of the cutscene.
Search my pocket. He's coming here.
Okay, yeah, I need the disguise for that bit. Wow, that's a huge jump. Skipping the cutscenes and codecs in MGS2 makes it feel really short. Like, crazy short compared to playing it the normal way.
Colonel,
Just gonna, you know, sneak on out of here again. Kind of true with a lot of MGS games, I guess. But like more than usual. He didn't know. I think I brushed up against him, but he had no idea. All right, so now I gotta go back to... Spot me now, bitches. What are you gonna do about it? Hmm? They put more claymores down. God damn it. Oh, that's the ammo. My bad. For the grenade launcher that I'm probably never gonna touch. How did the claymore even see you? You were stealth? Don't ask me. Okay, that's not where I want to be. Got it. Floating hair? It's called stealth camouflage. Don't worry about the hair. It is most definitely not because I'm wearing a wig. Absolutely not. Don't mind me, fellas. Hello, false. Hair and glasses. Alright, play it safe. You never know. They put these claymores all over the place. And using the mine detector would mean losing my camouflage. Does he? Oh. No, that's his hair. He does have unlockable wigs. But no, this is his hair. Unless I'm crazy. And there's something I don't know about. it's totally broken by it. No, I did not. I think the most like broken shit I ever unlocked in either of those, of like the, I guess, base building Metal Gears, for lack of a better term, was the Soliton radar in Peace Walker. Because I didn't get to like 100% either of them during my time with them. So that's about like the most broken thing. Or I guess I built Zeke in Peace Walker.
That's the Semtex.
Which for the like outer ops or whatever they're called, the ones where you send your own units out to do stuff for you while you're doing shit. Yeah, Zeke trivializes like all of them. Just send Zeke and like 7 foot soldiers. You got it. Don't even sweat it. You need nothing else. Oh, I should take the drugs probably. There. I was off by just the tiniest bit. I know there's one right above my head before someone is like, oh my god, how does he not see it? I do. I just want to get the sniper ones done first. Do I have to shoot it from like over here? The flag one? I know there's one behind the flag. I remember there being one. Oh, I must have already hit it. That one definitely hit it. Oh, there's also one right there that I somehow didn't get. Is it just the one behind me then? You killed a bird? Don't worry about that. Saving us a lot of time with the skipping. Here we go. All of a sudden, we're fighting a Harrier. Don't ask me how, but we got here. When will we be getting another TikTok upload? I don't really do short form anymore. Because unless you make short form like your entire brand, it doesn't feel that worthwhile. Or if not your entire brand, just like a very core piece of it. I would just rather put the time towards other things. Semi-automatic trank sniper in MGS5. Oh no, dude, the most broken shit I unlocked in MGS5 was making Quiet the trank sniper. The trank sniper for Quiet was the most broken thing I got in MGS5. Absolutely. That shit is so beyond busted. Forgot about that. Yeah, that shit's crazy broken. Quiet with a stealth sniper. Or sorry, a suppressed trank sniper is what I meant. Stealth sniper. The suppressed trank sniper for Quiet is insane. You get her up on a hill, you give her that command that's like, hey, just do your thing. She'll clear out a whole outpost for you in like 20 seconds. You just have to sit there and wait. That shit is ridiculous. I think it hurts your rank during missions. Maybe it doesn't. But like, if you're doing any side ops or anything, just have her clear all of it. Made every other buddy obsolete and maxed friendship at max friendship. I think I maxed the friendship for every buddy other than D-Horse when I played it. I know I did for D-Dog and Quiet. I also really like D-Dog just for the like passive marking enemies. That was nice. Not as broken, but just really nice. Like not needing to scout ahead of time and just having the dog mark everything for me as I go. I appreciated that. Also, he could fucking murder people if you gave him the knife suit. And I thought that was hilarious. Oh my god. Not really. I'm just trying to do it quickly. The Patriot gun in 3 is really good. I never replayed with the Patriot, but we will.
I'll let you go out in style.
Oh, come on. That's the first time that's ever not worked for me. I've never gotten hit while doing that. Horse shit. Maybe it's because this side is broken down. That must be why, actually. Also helps you find the blue bird. Oh yeah, I did the blue bird, but I never had enough money to produce it by the time I finished, because I got it like right before doing the last couple story missions. So I never actually developed the arm, but I did get the bird. That's right, I can skip cutscenes. Right. We're going fast, getting the dog tags cleaned up. Oh yeah, this is like a hard save point. This is so fast.
Colonel.
An hour 45? And I could have done it faster if I was using the stealth camo more, to be honest. Like, I didn't really start using it until just starting it up 20 minutes ago. Any percent speed run? The crazy thing is, this is like the time that we're getting while doing the dog tags, right? Like while holding up every guard in the game pretty much to get their tag. This is how quickly we're moving just by skipping cutscenes and codecs. It always feels weird to replay a Metal Gear game for like the 5th time and skip everything. And then you realize how short the game actually is if you skip all the dialogue. Which I bet, honestly, doesn't get any better until, like... Well... Portable Ops, if we're not counting, like, Kojima. Or, sorry, if we're counting stuff that Kojima didn't direct. But out of just, like, the mainline Kojima games... It probably doesn't get any better like that until Peace Walker. Oh, but even then, the Peace Walker briefings are pretty lengthy. So that still probably takes a lot of time off if you do a playthrough without listening to those. Imagine skipping everything the first time. Bro, shit like that Harrier fight would make no sense. Absolutely no sense. Oh, that's true. Metal Gear Rising, again, if we're not counting, or sorry, if we are counting stuff not directed by Kojima, Metal Gear Rising is really short, even if you do like all the codecs and everything. That is true. It's like 8 hours with all the optional codecs included. I thought I could make it in time.
What's in your mouth?
False. Need you to cool down a little bit, all right? Just take it down a couple notches. Just calm down a bit.
I stick my finger in that.
In what? Trank Quiet does not restrict S rank confirmed. Holy shit. So she's even crazier than I thought. Because I thought she did restrict your rank. I'm already at the president. Let me go get that Nikita. It feels illegal to run through MGS2 this quickly. Seriously. And we don't even have to get any more dog tags until we have Emma. Like, once you get past the Shell 1 part, there are only like 3 more tags in the entire game on each run. So it's basically like go around, collect all the dog tags, you know, take it slow, be thorough, and then you hit the halfway point and you just start gunning it for the end, basically. Just subscribed. I can't. Hold on. My Prime sub. James, thank you for the, or Shems. How am I so bad about people changing their usernames? How do I still struggle this hard with it? Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. My new chat box needs some work. It's doing a great job of giving me most of the info, but something that is not being shown is like the subscription details when they do happen, or memberships. On YouTube side, those, like, I'm not getting any of the details on that either. I need to fix that. There's nothing here. Turn it back around. Is it in here? No, that's night vision. Ow! Fuck! Where is the Nikita? How do I do this every time? Do they move it on different difficulties? I swear. Must be somewhere new. Oh god, there we go. Oh no, that, okay, there it is. Alright, go. But speaking of being confused as to why you heard false, did you guys know that tomorrow there's a False and Chol double feature, as I've been calling it after just saying it offhand once? Tomorrow on my stream, Owen and I are playing World at War Zombies again. Derice tomorrow. So if you know your COD Zombies, you know Derice. You know it's a classic. Certified classic. We're gonna be playing that. And then a few hours after that on False's channel on Twitch, specifically on Twitch tomorrow night, we're doing Elden Ring Seamless Co-op. Alright, climb up. Nikita. Whoa, we go this way. They changed the Nikita route per difficulty, and that keeps throwing me off. Uh-oh.
What is that?
Mr. President, get down! Get down! Oh my god. I thought I was gonna hit him twice. He came really close. Like, dangerously close. What is even COD? Don't worry about it. Alright, here's a huge skip. Huge time save. The like 30-minute MGS2 cutscene. Well, one of the two 30-minute stretches of cutscenes.
That's right.
I don't think this one is quite 30 minutes. I think it's like 20 or 25. It's something like that here. It's fucking long, point being. Huge time save on all this. And he's dead. Good night, Mr. President. Thank you for the key card. I will be taking my leave and skipping even more dialogue. Thank you. Even more. Oh my god. Cutscenes. Yep. At what point will Kojima finally say fuck it and direct a movie? We don't know what that project with Jordan Peele is going to be yet. But that might just be when he pretty much just makes a movie. From like the way that they were talking about it, the fact that it's Jordan Peele, that he's like directly, I think they're co-directing it, right? That genuinely might be more of a movie than anything else. Even though we know so little about that, I don't feel like that's a stretch to assume. Man, that, what's it called? Fizzant? Is that what his, like, quote-unquote Metal Gear successor is going to be called, right? Fizzant? That shit's never coming out. Let's be real. You know how long Kojima spends on his games? Like, the last 15 years? How long he's consistently spent on each of his games? He still has to finish Death Stranding 2. And then once he finishes that and gets that out, he's doing OD with Jordan Peele. And then, however long that takes them, once they've got that out, then he's gonna start, like, the actual work on Fizzant. That shit's never coming out. Talk about an early tease. Bro, this is gonna be like Bethesda Elder Scrolls 6 levels of tease.
Why is the horse holding a wiener?
That one doesn't open. That's a great question. The hair swimming is so odd. Bro, I can't even see his hair. How do you make out such detail? I can't see shit down here. Will probably come out before 2030. I don't think so, man, to be honest with you. Because I doubt that they have much done on OD. It kind of does depend on that. Like, how far along is OD? How much have they been working on that on the side? Like, is it still in pre-production? That would be my assumption, is that it's still in pre-production. Because I don't think Koji Pro has the kind of staffing to do two productions side by side right now. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I don't think they do. He can see me anyway. Travel time exists, Cole. How easily you forget. Okay. Ow, the angle. Oh, don't lock onto the knives, Raiden. You know, this Raiden guy's lock on, his like auto aim button, kind of shit. It just keeps missing him. It just keeps missing him. Nice pose. Is it the vampire or the bisexuality that allows him to see you? The bisexuality, yes. That's why they call him Vamp. Remember that. It's not because he's a vampire. It's because he's bisexual. That might be the funniest line of dialogue in MGS2 for me. It is just so unbelievably stupid that is like an actual lore point that Snake drops in this game. Or sorry, that Pliskin drops in this game. He's like, whoa, they don't call him Vamp because he's a vampire. It's because he's bisexual. What? What do you mean? He is a vampire. You're telling me that's not why they call him Vamp? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It was not as smooth as I had hoped. I should just stick to what works. No, Raiden, I should stop using the auto aim. It can help in this fight, but I'm clearly over-relying on it. Nice aim. The devs say they'll drop a gameplay and that it should come out soon. When did this happen? A Kenzan translation is happening? Wait. What the fuck do you mean? When did this happen? When did we get this piece of news? God bless whoever's doing that. Kenzan needs a fan translation because more people need to be able to play Kenzan. Because as it stands right now, it is the only Yakuza game that is just flat out inaccessible if you can't speak Japanese. Like, that is the prerequisite to being able to properly enjoy Kenzan. They shared a few images. Holy shit. How recently? Kurohyo 1 and 2 got a translation. Ishin just got localized with Ishin Kiwami, which maybe shouldn't be called Kiwami, but we'll get there when we get there. But from the looks of it, Kiwami might be overselling it a bit. Oh, for fuck. That was crazy tracking. On Tumblr? Why the fuck are they posting this news on Tumblr? That knife just went through me. But okay. I'll take the time to just heal the bleed. Don't ask me. What the fuck? Like, I would have known about this if they had posted it on, like, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, fucking, TikTok, Instagram, really anywhere but, like, Tumblr or MySpace. I would have heard about this sooner than a month later. Because what the fuck? Oh, you son of a bitch. You didn't see it? It was all over Flickr. I forget that he can Spider-Man. Get shot in the dick. I'll take that damage. I'll take that trade. On the 4th of February. Man, if they had it ready by the time that we got to Kenzan on stream, that would be so clutch. Because, like, I've said it a lot. Like, I can sit there and give you guys the gist of it as it's going. And, like, especially with sub-stories and stuff, I can. But when it's, like, the middle of a dramatic cutscene that's actually really good, and you have to, like, wait for me to be like, okay, so here he's, like, basically saying blah, blah. And it's gonna take a lot of the enjoyment out of it, and it's also gonna be just a general pain in the ass for me to have to like relay what's happening the whole time. So that translation coming out by the time that I get to it could be so huge. Jesus Christ, Vamp. Oh, son of a bitch. Just gonna have to go for the dick shots. That's gonna be the move in this part of the fight. Secure the victory. With a quick... Oh, come on. Swift shot to the dick. Or chest. Or chest. The cut.
Snake.
That would actually be huge. You just dub it for us, easy. No, that's what I'm saying, though. It would make the Kenzan streams, like, obviously they'd still be fun, because Kenzan is awesome. But just needing to, like, live translate everything would be so draining. Although, then I wonder... Okay, so I joked about this a bit right after I did the Kenzan video. There are a string of sub-stories in Kenzan that revolve around helping, like, a young kid in the town do his homework for school, and it's all his kanji homework. So basically, this kid literally, to Kiryu, is like, could you please help me again? And he just shows you, he's like, this kanji, and you have to select what it actually is in, like, hiragana, right? To explain it to him. So I wonder how they're gonna bring that over, like, subquests like that. How do you really translate that to English? We don't have, like, a kanji equivalent.
Can you hear me now?
So I wonder how they'll approach stuff like that. That pretty much is like...
Leave me.
I have no idea how you would do that.
I can't swim.
You can do...
Maybe they could Romanize it. Like, they could just put, like, Ramaji for what the word actually is, and then be like, what is this in English, maybe? But that, even then, like, no one playing the game with a fan translation, or I guess at least very, very few people playing it on the fan translation are gonna be able to do that either. Oh god, Emma. I'm drowning, Emma. Oh god. My bad. I'm lost. I'm distracted yapping about the Kenzan translation that's apparently happening finally.
Nanomachine, son.
And at the time that I played Kenzan, my kanji was pretty rough. So, like, that made for some pretty funny memories where, like, the very first one, legitimately, the very first one was the kanji for dog. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've seen this. Okay, easy. It's gonna be, like, you know, grade school kanji. But then it started, like, it quickly turned into some real wacky shit, like overly specific shit that pissed me off so much when I like used my phone camera to translate it, because I've never seen this kanji in my life. And I distinctly remember one of them being a hot bucket of water. Like, no, I don't know the fucking kanji for that, because I was still, I mean, how long had I been studying? Almost a year at that point. So I knew like about 100 basic kanji, give or take, at that time. I learned a lot of kanji while playing Kenzan from photo translating it so I could read it. But yeah, that was, I just remember that string of sub-stories with the kid doing his homework, because it started so easy, and then it just quickly got out of hand. Which I think is kind of the joke with it. But fuck that kid's homework. Because at first I was like, oh, I could actually do this. Sweet. I've passed like grade school level Japanese kanji. Easy clap. And then it just became,
Let me guess.
not grade school level very fast.
That noise.
All right, Emma. Let me munch a ration. We go. Thank God her health refills. Like between the separate dives. Otherwise, this would be even worse. Not sure if that's the reason they canceled it at first. That could be a reason that it went on hiatus for so long, for sure. Although, to be honest, well, it could be, because that's a really big undertaking. But I was gonna say, like, I just can't imagine it would be that difficult to find many Yakuza fans who speak Japanese, like, well enough to help out with the project. But I guess getting someone to actually like sign on for it and really commit to it would be the hard part there, right? That's so great though, because Kenzan actually is so fucking good. Still my second favorite out of all of them. After having played a good few more now. Having gotten through Yakuza 4 in like the mainline ones, and now Kurohyou 2 as far as like spin-offs. Kenzan is still my second favorite out of the whole series. And it's not far behind Kurohyou 1. There's a weird pattern so far where the spin-offs that never got a Western release are the really, really good ones, except for Kurohyou 2, which is just, it's fine. Kurohyou 2 is fine. There we go. What's my order again? Like full order? I feel like I kind of have to... Okay, let me just do the numbered ones first. Like the 4 that I've played. I think... Yeah. I think so far, with where I'm at... Oh, hold on. I have to figure out where these 2 tags are. Hold on. Oh. Okay, there's a really specific one in this building. Like, in this room right now. So I looked at kind of the perfect time. So far, like, Yakuza 1 is on the bottom. Not because I dislike it, it's just heavy, like, first game syndrome, right? It just... Nothing was very polished with Yakuza 1. Then, Yakuza 3 would be I guess the third best. I've only played 4 of the main lines so far. Yakuza 3 would be above it. Then I honestly don't really know between these two, but I think Yakuza 2 and then I think Yakuza 4 is probably my favorite of the numbered games so far. But even, I don't know. Yakuza, you mean? It's not that bad. They don't block that much. But again, whenever I say that, I do also have to add that the blocking behavior is carried over from Kenzan. So it didn't feel bad to me, but I had also just played another Yakuza game right before it with the exact same blocking behavior for like 30 plus hours. So I was used to it by then. I do know that it's not, I repeat, not a 60 FPS issue with the remaster. I have a PS3 copy of Yakuza 3, and I didn't play like late game into it. I played like 3 hours on the PS3 version, but the blocking was basically 1-to-1, like the exact same as on the PC version. So I don't know where the fuck that came from. Because just as far as what I can tell from playing both versions, it seems to just flat out not be true.
Freeze.
There's definitely some weirdness in the remaster with the sidestep. I noticed that. The sidestep is off in the remaster for sure. It's not right. But the blocking behavior is the same. Four, 2, 3, 1. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather play 3 if you put both in front of me, but Yakuza 1's English voice acting edges it a little higher on the list. Fair. Yeah, it's just, I would rather play Yakuza 3. Like, if it was right now, you can boot up one or the other, start a whole new playthrough front to back, I would right now play Yakuza 3 over 1. Which is kind of how I'm thinking about it. Like, I would also rather play Yakuza 4 again than play Yakuza 2. Right now. I would be more excited by to restart Yakuza 4 than 2. And do a whole fresh run. I probably have to shoot this. As far as the spin-offs go, I've only played 3 spin-offs, right? And they were all JP only? Yeah, no. That can't be right. What spin-off am I forgetting right now? Dead Souls. Duh. Okay. I was like, what am I missing on my mental list? I forgot Dead Souls existed. Okay. Dead Souls is at the bottom of all of it so far. Not because it's terrible, which it kind of is, but don't get it twisted. I like Dead Souls. Just out of what I've played so far, it is at the bottom. Even though I did enjoy it. It was fun. Then above that, it's Kurohyou 2, which I would probably put roughly on the same level as Yakuza 1. Like, it's right in that ballpark. Right around the same level, I would say. Kurohyou 2 has issues. Subtle plug. The video that I put up not too many days ago. Just saying, pinned at the top of chat right now in the playlist. If you missed it. Kurohyou 2's got issues, man.
Up already?
Then it's Kenzan, which is above Yakuza 4. Easily. And then Kurohyou 1, which is easily just my favorite so far. I'm just yapping away. Didn't even skip the cutscene. I watched the Devil Leon video you linked in the K2 video, and he really fought a street goon for 15 minutes. Yes, it's bad. It is a problem, man. I'm serious. The balancing in Kurohyo 2 is so brutal. It's probably been asked a lot, but what's your favorite MGS game in terms of writing? Just the writing, like, alone? It kind of depends, actually. It depends how I'm looking at it, I think. Because I like 3's writing, but 3 is so fucking goofy that, like, I struggle to take 3 seriously. Aside from, like, the very end with the boss. That scene is just fucking beautiful. But most of MGS 3 I struggle to take seriously because it's fun, but it's too goofy. You know what I mean? I love it, but I couldn't say it's my favorite. Sorry, I'm checking my list as well. Oh, that's right, Strut E. I was like, shouldn't one of these guys had one? But I guess not. I like Peace Walker's writing a lot, actually. I like the vibes of Ground Zero and the Phantom, or Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain a lot. But the Phantom Pain, Venom just never talks. When he does talk, I feel like the Phantom Pain's writing is so good. Like just the dialogue and everything. Especially with Venom. I love Venom. But holy shit, the guy never talks. Like, if you pulled up every voice line of his from the entire game compiled on YouTube, it has to be less than an hour long in a game that I played for, like, 80 hours for the review. He barely talks. Isn't the tranquilizer sniper right here? Or is that a lower difficulty thing? I think it is. Damn it. I just missed it. I was going too fast. I was cooking too hard. All right, brace yourselves, chat. Thermals. Oh, God. Blinding. MGS 1 probably overall has the best writing. But I think that MGS 2 has the most entertaining writing overall, if that makes sense. Like, MGS 1 definitely has better writing. But MGS 2 is fucking fun. It hits a nice balance between, like, being ridiculously silly, but you can still take it seriously when the game wants you to. Whereas, like, I feel like 3 leans too much to the silly, and 1 just doesn't have as much silly as I would like. God damn it. Gotta put on the sunglasses, hold on. These channel redeems, man. Why do we make them? For 15, that's right. Him rubbing their ashes over his face is kind of fucked up. So cool, though. He's just so cool like that. No, I love Venom every time he opens his mouth. He just doesn't do it often enough. For sure. MGS 1 is my least favorite out of them? Really? I feel like MGS 1 just isn't, what's it? It doesn't quite have that, that comedic tone nailed down yet. Like, it's there. There's some funny bits in MGS 1. But I feel like MGS 2 was where they kind of nailed that style, right? That balance between them. And 3, I think, went a little too wacky. To the point where there are, like, only a very select handful of scenes in 3 that I can take seriously.
can't do this.
No, you're fine.
I'm so
Throughout the entire car ride with Skullface, Venom doesn't say a word. Yeah, and isn't that like an 8-minute monologue or something like that? It's close to 8 minutes at least, right? It's something around that. Well, there's the monologue, and then there's them playing the song,
I guess.
right?
Managed to get this far. It must be thanks to that ride.
Which I guess adds, I think it's like a 4-minute monologue followed by the song, actually. I think that's right.
Dress is pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's, well, it must be. I could ask him.
Gameplay-wise,
But he'd probably get ticked off.
it's 5. It's 5. I know some people are like, the AI is too dumb. Some people think the, what's it? The open world has too much, like, space not being used properly. But the stealth sandbox in 5 is just... It's just too good, man. It's just so good. Too dumb? Yeah, people... One of the larger gameplay complaints that you'll hear about 5, if you spend a lot of time, like, on Metal Gear's... Or around the Metal Gear community online, is that the AI is not smart enough. But, like... Metal Gear, let's be real, chat. And maybe this is, you know, maybe a spicier take, but let's be real. The AI has never been smart in these games. You just feel it more in 5, I think, because... Oh shit, who's shooting? Because the rest of the gameplay is so nailed down, right? Oh my god, it's the drone, okay. But like MGS 1 through 3, they basically just have like vision cones and like a range where they can hear you, and that's it. You know, they're not anything special in the old games either. Uh-oh. Bro, you know what? Okay, wait. Chat. Hold on. Who wants to take a guess? What game do I think out of the whole series has the dumbest AI? Any takers? It's maybe not one that you'd think of right away. Out of the 3D games. Oh, they can see a footprint, you're right. And that's the thing, like they always have some little interactions like that programmed in that are impressive, but they're never like smart. MGS 1, 4, Rising? No, I'm not seeing it yet. Out of the 3D games. Twin Snakes? No. Portable Ops? No. Bro. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker has the actual dumbest AI by far out of all the 3D games. It's not even close. Peace Walker's AI is so stupid. They can't see you from like 10 meters out if you're crouched and you have the sneaking suit on. Doesn't matter what environment you're in outside of that. If you are crouched, wearing the sneaking suit, and you're like 10 meters in front of them, they're not gonna see you. They are actually blind. They can't see. They can't hear you either. Unless you're like right behind them. Or if you have the sneaking suit, they can never see you. Just ever. Or sorry, see you. They can never hear you. Because all of your footsteps get muted entirely. Even if you're running, they can't hear you with the sneaking suit. You did mention this in the Peace Walker video? I did, because it was crazy to me. Peace Walker's AI, there is no intelligence. It's just A. They were dumbed down for the PSP. Kind of, but they were smarter in Portable Ops than they were in Peace Walker. So they were dumbed down from the prior PSP game even. Which is probably just because the like main Koji Pro team thought that it should be more dumb. But I don't know why. They're just artificial. That's it. There's no intelligence in there. Just A. Maybe people were complaining about Portable Ops smart AI. Maybe. But I do remember also in the Portable Ops video, I mentioned how dumb the AI was there as well, compared to like the console games. Because at that point, I think when I played Portable Ops, well, I think I was coming straight off of Acid 1 and 2, actually. But as far as like the mainline stuff went, I was coming right off of MGS 3. And so like comparatively to that, I was like, holy shit, this AI is dumb. But then in Peace Walker, it got dumber. What game has the best AI? It doesn't have to be MGS. I don't know if best is the word for it, but easily the coolest AI. Even if it's not the greatest, because it's really not. It shows a lot of cracks and stuff as you play more and more. And it's kind of generic. People talk about this one a lot. But Alien Isolation's Xenomorph AI is awesome. So cool. Not the best, but I always think of that one because it's so cool. Fear AI is pretty good. The original Fear had some really good AI, actually. I always forget about that one, but that's true. Half-Life 2 was kind of cool. The Alien one is scary as fuck. It's so cool. Like, once you put enough hours in and you kind of figure out your strategies that you like say you start hiding under desks all the time because it's easy, convenient, works consistently. That alien's gonna start looking under desks at a certain point. It's gonna catch on. And then the whole rest of your playthrough, you have to ditch that and develop a new strategy. Cool shit. I love that. The behavior tree that the Xenomorph uses in that game is awesome. I'm trying to think, like, best AI outside of that one. That one's a pretty easy pick for me always. Fear is a good mention. I don't know. I don't play games with good AI. I'm trying to think of ones that like stand out other than the Xenomorph. Part of the AI or just adaptive difficulty? It's really just adaptive difficulty. It's kind of cool though. I do like it. Ooh, yeah. Jack Baker in RE7 has really good AI as well. And it's kind of a similar thing to the Xenomorph. But he's actually really good at tracking you down. Like, really good. And I mean, over the years, like, RE7 speedrunners have, really figured out how he works and trivialized him. But Jack Baker's AI, if you don't know the game in and out, is awesome. I remember him scaring the fuck out of me when I first played RE7, like on release. And I always talk about RE7 on release because I thought that game was gonna be shit. Oh.
Right.
The sunglasses, I couldn't see it. I was going too fast and actually just didn't. It's all orange outside now. I didn't see it. Fucking sunglasses. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, RE7. Because man, like, at that time, we were coming off of RE6, which then had been followed up by like some spin-offs in the form of, you know, Umbrella Corps, Revelations 2, which a lot of people liked, I didn't. We were in a dark time for RE. Like, really dark. Probably the darkest point in the series. And then they put out that, like, playable demo for 7 that was just, like, a little horror puzzle game with a jump scare at the end. And that did not inspire much confidence. I was fully on board with, like, the, you know, this is gonna be a YouTuber jump scare bait game. 100%, that's what this is gonna be. And then I got the game, pre-ordered, right? Played it like midnight when it came out. And I played the first like hour. And if you've played RE7, the whole first hour of the game is like you go in a straight line. It's super heavily scripted. Like it's just like a roller coaster horror game. Like jump scares, you know, Chainsaw Massacre vibes. That's all it is for like the first hour plus, like hour and 15 minutes-ish. Before it actually dumps you in all of a sudden and opens up like RE1 style. And suddenly you're like, oh shit, this is Resident Evil. But it takes like an hour to get there, and with all the weird marketing and stuff that game had gotten, and just the period of the series we were in, I thought that game was gonna be so shit until it opened up like that, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. It was so weird on launch. I actually did a similar thing with Village. I was very skeptical about Village, despite being in like the golden era of Resi at that point. Which I still think we are in the golden era of Resi, for the record. I don't think we've gotten out of the golden era yet. Holy skip, this is a huge one. Sorry.
Jack?
But yeah, I picked up Village. I was skeptical because I was like, werewolves? We're doing werewolves? Really?
Your mission.
Picked it up, played the first hour, super linear, all action, like no survival. It wasn't even trying to look like survival horror despite all the marketing leaning towards that.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
The game was not trying to fool you. It was like, no, this is RE4 style.
You know this fellow?
I didn't hear anything.
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
What? What just happened?
High concentration of
We were supposed to get a quote?
plants. Have they altered your memory too?
I didn't either. I didn't hear a fucking thing. I could play one manually. But no, Village. I played like the first hour of Village at midnight.
It's an interest.
At midnight on release. Legit, I got to like the save point at the end of the first hour. I said, nah, this shit's kind of ass. And I had class at 7 a.m. I was in college when it came out. So I just went the fuck back to sleep. I was like, nope, Village, not good. Not a fan. Went the fuck back to bed.
I'll free you in a little while.
Went to class in the morning, got back home, was like, all right, let's play more of this. You know, I paid $60 for this. It's Resi. Let's get through it. And literally, like, at the point that I had saved, that was where Village opened up and actually got better. And of course, I accidentally pulled the switcheroo on myself. I love Village. For the record, like, now, I love Village. But after that first hour, I was tired because I had class the day before and then had to be ready for 7 a.m. class in the morning. I was like, nah, this ain't worth it. I'm going to sleep. And I did. Village also switcherooed me. Because it had a similar first hour, which, for the record, I don't think works as well in Village, like having a super linear first hour. I don't know why they went with that style of opening for basically like an RE4 style game. Because RE4 didn't have that. Right? RE4 had like 4 minutes of that. And then you get the game opening up and playing how it does for the whole rest of the playthrough. Village did like an hour of super linear, like cutscene heavy shit. Oh, I don't have my camo anymore. Could I just... Don't mind me, boys. I got so used to having my stealth camo, man. Don't worry about me. Cole saw Lady D and changed his opinion. I've said it so many times, man. I'm not on the Lady D hype train. I couldn't tell you why I'm not. But just... I don't know. Lady D doesn't do much for me. I've never been on the Lady D train. You're real as fuck for that. Lady D is overrated. And I've always said, Lady D, but her daughters. The triplets, the daughter. Anyway. He'll come around. I don't think so, man. Because I've played a lot of Village. I think I played like 40 hours of Village right when it came out. Once I got past that first hour, I was like, oh man, I really like Village. And I grinded it a bit. I haven't played it since. Like, since that launch window where I played like 40 hours in 2 weeks, I haven't played it once. But I loved it in that launch window. Played the fuck out of it for like 2 weeks. And I'm excited to get back to it for the Resi series.
Move the right stick up and down. What are you thinking? Moron.
You fucker.
What are you thinking? Damn kid. What are you thinking? Moron.
Should play Mercenaries. I did play Mercenaries once. It was fine. I'm not a big Mercenaries fan in Resi typically. It's always like fun to play twice, and then I'm done pretty much. I've never been as big of a Mercenaries fan as most people. But I liked Villages. I like that they went a little more like roguelike with it. There we go. Solid Snake's tag. Secured. Would you want, or what would I want out of a potential MGS6? I just want an MGS6. I'm not too picky. I'm really not. I'll just take it. I'm of the opinion that Metal Gear can absolutely exist without Kojima. Because I played all the spin-offs, right? And not every spin-off is great. A lot of them get really wacky and stray too far. Like, the Acid games are fun, but they're not what I think when I think Metal Gear, right? I think Portable Ops was really good, despite Kojima barely being involved with it. He had very little to do with Portable Ops, and I think Portable Ops turned out really well. It's not my favorite, but I think that game turned out really well. I think maybe, you know, Metal Gear won't feel the same without him, but I think it can still be a really solid franchise without him, absolutely. Just no more Phantom Pain. Not as in, like, the game. I love the Phantom Pain, but no more of that, you know, no more of that intentionally leaving the game unfinished just to be like, haha, got you, bitches. None of that again. Don't do that again, please. I played that game like 9 years after it came out, and it still pissed me off. exactly what I meant. Yeah, no more of that. The game was great. I liked that formula. I really like the Peace Walker format. Like, a lot. I'm really into that style. Like, the Peace Walker Phantom Pain style. That blueprint, I'm a big fan of. And a lot of that, to go back to Portable Ops, is using, like, the lessons that they learned in messing around with that style in Portable Ops. Like, the whole Peace Walker format would not have been the same if Portable Ops hadn't come around before it. Kojima took a ton of ideas from Portable Ops when making Peace Walker. Never been hyped for a game since because of how badly I was burned. Damn. I think the most hyped for a game I've ever been was probably the RE2 remake. Back in like 2019. Or I guess it was 2018 for most of the hype because it came out in January, but you get what I'm saying. I've talked about that before a good bit, but the night that RE2 remake came out, I remember the date still. It was January 25th, 2019. I called myself out of school the night before. Fucking called my high school, told them I was my dad, and that I wouldn't be there tomorrow. Called myself out of class. I got up at midnight for the release, booted up Leon A because I was feeling spicy. And I played all of Leon A in one sitting. From like midnight to 6 a.m., I went on like a 6-hour binge. Played through all of it. Loved it. Went to bed. Played a whole straight shot run of RE2, like 6 hours straight, no bullshit. Went back to bed. Satisfied. Got up at like noon-ish. Played all of Claire A. Or sorry, Claire B. Claire B. In one more run. Was a little disappointed at how the A and B scenarios went, but still just loved the core game so much that I was not even that upset. By the time that January 25th came to a close, I had already played like a whole A and B scenario run of RE2 Remake. I played like 11 or 12 hours in that day. I've never been so hyped for a game, and it paid off that much. And it's one of those things where, like, I don't know if I will ever be that hyped for a game again and get that much of a massive payoff along with it. Like, I don't know if that will ever happen for me again, but that was great. Yes, fish and mailed. RE5 remake when? I do think RE5 will be the next one. Despite what all the... Well, there's a lot of different leaks for RE. There's a, you know, RE5 coming because obviously they teased the shit out of it in the base game and separate ways. I think that's the most realistic, literally just because they teased us so hard for it in the 4 remake. But then, like, Code Veronica is fairly likely, and there's a leak saying that that's what's next, and then you get the really wacky leaks that I don't believe in at all. Those being RE1 remake is the next one, or RE0 remake is the next one. I don't buy those whatsoever, personally. But some people really believe that those are the next ones because there are some leaks saying so.
S3 stands for solid
I don't think either of those are happening. And even if they are, the thing is, they're not even going to be the next RE release because RE9 is what they're currently working on, so I don't care that much. The main team is all hands on deck with RE9 right now. They've publicly confirmed that that's the case. So I'm not even worried about remakes that much right now. RE9 is what's next. And I'm also not listening to those leaks anymore because those leaks have gotten too ridiculous and I don't buy those either.
It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy. As bait. Jack, those days.
Capcom did say that they plan to implement Operation
Every
Javier
day
in the
was
future.
absolute.
That is true.
Split between life and death. You ran from it. And
God,
now
could you
you've
imagine
been
if they
led
did
back
like a
to
whole
war by
proper
something
RE game
less than real.
just for that? For Operation Javier? That would be so good. And if we start going that route and making full games out of like the Chronicles scenarios, imagine if we got a game of the Wesker shit in Umbrella Chronicles. Just any of it, really. Just any of what Wesker was up to in Umbrella Chronicles could be so fun. Because Umbrella Chronicles is like the closest thing we will probably ever get to a Wesker game. This is not worth it. But could you imagine? Could we stop with the missile spam? Holy shit. No. Okay. There we go. That's an opening I can use. Does Capcom have its own showcase? I believe so, right? But yeah, for a long time, the big focus for Capcom was Monster Hunter, and that just came out. So RE9 probably is going to be their next like premier title that they really go hard on. There we go. Here, now they're separating and actually doing shit. This is what they normally do. Normally, it's not just constant missiles. Ow. Fucking bitch. I'm so pissed. I'm so upset. It's coming up. Or not. Hello? Oh, now he is.
Why is the horse holding a wiener?
Valid question. No lock. Oh, it hit him anyway. Let's go. I was like, oh, I didn't get the lock on with that quick sweep that I like to do. It works out. Sometimes you just got to trust the process. My timing, even when I'm not intending on it being godlike, is godlike. Got your ass. Trying to heal this bleed real quick. Don't mind me. Just how many false quotes are there? I think there's like 20 to 30-ish. Something like that. I have one that I want to add, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I have one in mind that I'm going to add as well. There are a lot of false quotes. Just sometimes it leans towards one and you get it like 3 times in a stream. And obviously because of cooldown, that just limits the amount of other ones that you can hear in one stream. But such is the way of random number generation. Or as you gamers call it, RNG. Oh, shit. No. Oh, I got the crit. Okay. Ow, fucker. I don't like the knee rockets. I don't fuck with those. Oh, I didn't even kill that one though. What? Is it damage based and not how many you take down? He wasn't even dead.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Oh God.
GW, the arsenal.
This is gonna be the
AI is
craziest
corrupt
time
beyond
skip yet.
repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
It's crazy how much shorter this game is while skipping the cutscenes. It's like a 4-hour game
Out of you instead, my son.
if you skip all the dialogue. Holy shit, that's fast. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Ow. Okay. Jesus.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
Kojima. You can't do this to me. What's it gonna be like on hard and extreme?
They were planning. No, there is another.
Am I even gonna be able to do it on the big boss run? Is that what's gonna kill me at the end of all of it? Hold on. Just keep skipping. Wait for it. It'll be done eventually. Be ready for carpal tunnel. I have no idea how I don't have carpal tunnel. I've been such a fucking hardcore gamer for 20 years. I've somehow avoided it. Like, miraculously. PC gamer for a good portion of it, too. Oh, you bitch.
What's wrong with you?
Did like no damage. Neither did that. Huh? Don't forget to skip on the big boss run. Oh, really? Okay. I was gonna watch them on the big boss run, but that's actually, thank God you said that. Undiagnosed? Carpal tunnel? No, definitely not. I got strong forearms.
Let's go.
Partially likely just because when I first started working out a lot and my arms started getting bigger, I got weirdly self-conscious about having skinny wrists, so I started going really hard on forearm training.
Let's go. Over here.
Oh shit. Oh, son of a bitch. Why do I feel like he's doing like no damage here? Like, am I crazy? I can't be. Okay, that was a decent chunk, I guess. Way more than he was doing before. I don't know how he blocks stuff when I'm like behind him. That's some crazy shit.
There's no sense.
Skip, 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 skip. Come on.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
I can't skip this one.
Today is the day I met you.
What?
That's it.
Is this like the one unskippable in the game? What the fuck?
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things.
Oh, this is where the game timer stops?
Are you
Weird.
talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
Oh, it's because it's the
There are
credits.
things that aren't written into our DNA.
I remember
It's up to
when
us to
when
teach that to
when
our
I was
children.
trying to end stream
What kind of
and
things?
state of play was starting when I was ending stream that day
Our
and I was
culture,
on an ending.
poetry.
I couldn't skip the credits and they were like 10 minutes long. That's right. Credits are
joy.
unskippable.
We'll tell them everything together.
That's what's happening.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Damn. For her ears? For her ears only. And all of ours. Unskippable credits gotta be illegal or something. I kinda get it, but like... Sometimes credits are really long. Like, I remember doing Spider-Man PS4 for stream. Those credits are like 20 plus minutes. And they are skippable, I think. But just, holy shit, sometimes your credits are too long. Like, you can't. I get it. I get making them unskippable. But at least just, you know, make them quick if they're unskippable. Less than 5 minutes, have a good song on, perfect, right? Sure is chilly out today, right? It is. I was outside this morning. It's not like terribly chilly. It's 41 right now. But I was outside this morning in a t-shirt because I had to get something heavy loaded up on the truck. So I was just outside real quick. I didn't throw on like a jacket or anything. And yeah, it was a little nippy out. We gotta get Metal Gear Premium for that, for the skippable credits. I agree with them on principle, but in practice, I don't want it ever. Yeah, I feel like that's actually kind of where I'm at. On principle, sure. Let people get their names at the end of the game. In practice, I just never want to sit through it. I always do, especially on stream, like out of respect, but I never want to. So that's the normal run done. 100% dog tags. We just have to do hard mode and extreme mode for dog tags. And then I have like some miscellaneous achievements to go clean up real quick. Do you guys think that we just do those before the big boss run or after? Because I was gonna say before, because I feel like big boss being like the final thing, being like the climax of MGS2 would be perfect. So I was planning on doing it last, before. It probably is. But there's just like a couple things that, you know, I gotta just load up on very easy, stealth camouflage my way straight over to it, do this little thing real quick, and then, you know, get like 3 quick achievements, I think it is, before big boss. Like 1 on the tanker. There's 2 on the tanker. I have to knock out an enemy with steam from the pipes, like down in that one section. I have to get a picture of a guy in his underwear sent to Otacon. I never did that. Just like little tiny miscellaneous things that we can do really quickly, right? I don't mind it on a first playthrough, especially if it's good. I just sit there and listen to the music. Yeah. I'm sorry, why does Otacon want that? I don't know, but he gives an achievement for it. You can check the Kenzan translation post. Man, I don't have Tumblr. I don't. Is Tumblr one of them that you have to, what's it, like be logged in to visit? I think it is, right? Or am I just wrong? Or I fucking hate that on like Twitter. Because if I get sent something on like Discord to look at on Twitter, I can't look at it on my phone because it's gonna open in Safari. And I'm not logged in on my phone's Safari because I'm logged in the app. And for some reason, the links don't open the app, they just open the browser. It's not? Okay, hold on. I'll try to look at it on my phone because on desktop, this game only runs in full screen. And there's no borderless for this game. So if I tab out, it pauses. Fan translation. That's from a year ago. Oh, here we go. Tumblr. Oh my god. There's an actual English patch for Kenzan happening. It's happening. This is fucking crazy. Yeah, they say what took us so long, real life troubles. Or sorry, real life and troubles with the previous team. Oh. And apparently they mostly weren't updating. They primarily weren't doing updates because they lost access to the Tumblr account. Again, why are we doing the updates for this on fucking Tumblr? Why are... This post is a month old and I'm finding out about it today because it's on fucking Tumblr. Put it on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, something. Not Tumblr. Something that people actually use, for Christ's sake. I'm looking at the pictures of it on my phone. It looks great. It looks great. If this is ready by the time that we stream it, this would be a godsend, dude. This would be so nice to have ready by the time we get there. Although I would have to redump my Kenzan, but that's fine. I can do that easily. It feels weird seeing Kenzan's menus with English because I spent a good amount of time playing Kenzan. That was one of my longest playthroughs for the review series so far. Because I just enjoyed it so much, I kept doing shit. I got so caught up in it. It feels really weird seeing these menus in English. But yeah, it looks good. Like, the fonts are nice. It looks fairly natural.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes.
Some of it looks a little odd.
We can leave behind
Like, some of it you can tell
DNA.
that it's clearly, you know, modded in.
Music,
but most of it looks pretty fucking good. Oh my god. The level up
felt
looks really good. That bit you can skip.
Snake, you there?
But, oh no, that bit you can too. Yes, bits of it look really good, and then some bits are like, eh. But that looks pretty fucking clean for the most part. That looks nice. That's really exciting. Scorpion. What did I do to not get pigeon? Oh, I killed people during the sniper bit. That would do it. That would do it. Escape 4 gonna be trash. I keep forgetting they're even making Escape 4. I'm 100% sure it'll be ready by the time you stream Kenzan. Hold on, let me go back. I skimmed the text of the post. Did they give any sort of estimate? References to 1600s Japan are carefully preserved and adapted to maintain immersion. Thank God. No content has been cut, and there may even be a few optional mods included. Curious. Kenzan is getting closer to release. Right now, we are reworking the UI using proper techniques we've learned along the way. Soon we will publish gameplay footage of the translation from our tests and refine everything to ensure it looks and works as well as possible. See you soon, this time for real. Don't use the translation for Kenzan streams. It will be a better experience for you guys if I do. Genuinely, because what I was talking about earlier is if we're watching the cutscenes, especially, it's mostly the cutscenes where this would happen. If we are watching the cutscenes in Kenzan, and a lot of them are fucking awesome, like the emotion and everything is just great, but then, you know, 99% of chat can't actually understand what they're saying, and I have to, like, you know, listen to their whole speech and then be like, okay, so basically he said this. It's not gonna hit right. With a translation, it'll just look like a typical Yakuza game and hit the same as a typical Yakuza game. I wonder if original Ishin had a translation patch. Not that I know of, but maybe. Here, hold on. I have to kind of pay attention this run a little more. Nothing missable right off the bat. At the start, we just have to get to Stillman, right? Wouldn't be anyone making it since they remastered with a translation? Yeah. I don't think there is an Ishin translation. Like, a fan one, I mean. And also, from what people say, at least, and granted, take this with a grain of salt, because I've already learned that a lot of the current Yakuza fandom has not played the original games much, like pre-Yakuza 0 games. So there are some weird myths that go around, and just because a lot of people haven't gone back to really anything pre Yakuza 0. And yes, like Yakuza 3, 4, and 5, but for a lot of those people, only the remastered versions of Yakuza 3, 4, and 5. There's just a lot of weird rumors that even just in my time with the series, I've been like, oh, this thing that I heard like a lot of people say is just not true. By the time that I actually get to those older titles and experience them myself, I'm like, oh, how the fuck is that such like a common belief that this is a thing when it's just not? So people say that Ishin Kiwami is basically the exact same as the original. But how many of those people, especially on the English side of the fandom, have actually played the original Ishin? It's hard to say, right? It could very well be like a, you know, Yakuza 3 situation. Oh my god, there is a patch for PS3 Ishin. Really? Wait, it's for the PS3 version, though. This came out 4 weeks ago? Why? We got a PS3 Ishin translation before we got a Kenzan translation. About the PS4 version, I don't know when I'll do it. Probably not very soon. I'm playing the PS4 version, so I have the PS4 version already. I have my disc. Oh, the guy who did this. First of all, this is posted on fucking GameFAQs. Let's start with that. Second, the guy who did this is part of the Kenzan team. Why was he doing this? I mean, it's all projects that he's doing in his free time, so like, fucking do whatever you want, I guess, but like, huh? Why does PS3 Ishin take priority over Kenzan, man? Because in this at the bottom, when he says he's not doing the PS4 version soon, he's like, yeah, I'm busy with the Kenzan project right now. He's part of the Kenzan team. What do you mean? Wild. I'm gonna snap this guy's neck before he passes out. Hello? Okay. Okay. We're relying on a bunch of goobers for this? No, I'm not gonna say that. Obviously, this is like a crazy passion project, right? But just so strange to me that we would have people from the Kenzan team getting a PS3 Ishin translation done already. Or, sorry, done first. When Ishin has been officially localized and Kenzan has not. Like, Ishin is a very accessible title now with the recent Kiwami remake of it. Kenzan has been left out to dry since like 2007. Or sorry, 2008. So weird. And why? And why the PS3 version, but not PS4 version? Why is that the priority? I'm so confused by all of that. All of what I just got sent in Discord. I'm so fucking baffled. Grit maxing time, you know it. You fucking know it. It's that time of the playthrough.
Ow, wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Now I sound like that fucking dog VTuber.
Thank you, False. She'll be on tomorrow, chat. She'll be here tomorrow. So, more of that to come, surely.
I would stick my arm in it.
In what? What would you stick your arm in, False? Raiden's Grand Canyon. Wait, down there at the bottom? I demand a refund? No, I don't think I will. I saw it and my astonishment just had to be shared. Bro, and why are they posting these things in the most random fucking places imaginable? Like, one of them is being posted on Tumblr. One of them is being posted on GameFAQs. I have so many questions about all of this. It's amazing that it's happening. And that they've put in all this effort to get it to look as great as it does. But I just have so many questions about everything else surrounding it. GameFAQs is all right. Nobody fucking uses GameFAQs anymore. Unless you're like me and you're trying to 100% games from like pre-2010. Then you're using GameFAQs. Anything outside of that? Not really. Who the fuck is still using GameFAQs? For like new games, new projects. No one. GameFAQs is like an archive of old shit. Which I guess Ishin's from 2014. It's not even that old. I go on there all the time because no one writes guides. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're trying to find a guide for like a game pre-2010-ish, that ballpark, GameFAQs is great because that's where people used to post all those guides. But like, I'm just saying no one's using GameFAQs to post about like new stuff, as far as I know. And even if they are, there's just better places to post for new stuff because you can get way better exposure in other places than you can on GameFAQs, right? We have better resources nowadays than GameFAQs, is what I'm saying. I'm using GameFAQs for my Infinite Wealth 100%, so I still use... Really? Infinite Wealth came out last year. I use whatever comes up first. Yeah. YouTube, for example. Dude, YouTube, Reddit, Steam forums. Like, we have all these other places now that just are way more accessible and way easier to find shit than, like, GameFAQs. Right? Bro, seriously, the art that people do in the GamesFAQs guides, that's always one of my favorite parts. Pirate Yakuza completion guide 4 days ago by Cyrix. Really? I think I'm using some of his shit for like Yakuza PS2 that he wrote like a long ass time ago. That's kind of wild, actually. For Pirate Yakuza, I might stand corrected on this. Maybe people still do use GameFAQs. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. I don't use YouTube because I prefer to read it. If I'm on stream, I'd typically avoid YouTube, but off stream, YouTube can be great. What capture card do you use again? I have like an HD60X. I don't know if that would, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Something X, Elgato. If you're buying a capture card and it's not Elgato, you're buying the wrong capture card, in my opinion. There's a reason they're industry standard. It's because they're so far above the rest. They're expensive, but it's well worth the cost. You will have a way better experience using Elgato products compared to just about anything else nowadays. If you have FAQs about a game, then you know where to go. True. If you buy something from Elgato, capture card wise, that's what you want. What exactly you want could probably vary a little bit, but just that's where I would go. I remember when you and False played Halo 5 and you told her she should use one. Yes. Because False has this fucking, what's it called? The Razer, help me out. She has a Razer one. And it's the actual fucking worst. Anytime that False needs to do anything with her capture card, there are so many tech issues and hoops that we have to jump through and all that to get her capture card working. It's such a pain in the ass every fucking time without fail. And it's not even because it's like an old card. It's just, it's Razer, and they apparently just make the shittiest capture cards. As far as I can tell. Just stick with Elgato. They work. They work great. You plug them in, you install the software, and boom, everything works. You get good quality, very few tech issues. Just go with the Elgato if you're getting a capture card. And if you've got a fancy PC, you can get an internal capture card, like their 4K one that actually slots into your PC, like into your motherboard, and you run it out of the back of your computer case. Those things are fancy as fuck. They're so good. I don't own one, but those are fucking cool. I've considered buying one, but I don't get a ton of capture card use because if I can emulate, that's easier than using original hardware and a capture card. So I'd rather just use my disk drive to dump my physical copy, play it on emulator instead, rather than deal with all the hardware in like my modern setup. It's always a pain in the ass to get it working right, trying to use original hardware. Some people say it's worth it, but I definitely just, I'm familiar enough with emulation that I prefer it over like setting up my PS2 to capture, because then I have to deal with like component output and all that on like a dual PC stream setup, and it's a shit show. If I can avoid original hardware, I do, purely for the sake of convenience on stream. And upscaling is great. Upscaling is also really nice, but mostly because original hardware for a setup like mine is the fucking worst. Fix my controller. All it took was dunking it in isopropyl alcohol and blowing into it. No, dude. When is 100% entire Muso franchise? I feel like from what little I've seen, I've never played them, but from what I've seen of them, that might be like the most mind-numbing journey you could ever go on in gaming. From what I've seen, it seems that way at least. I feel like my brain would be mush by the end of it. And that's coming from the guy who's currently getting all the dog tags in MGS2. So that's saying a lot. The guy who's actually doing the dog tags. Even though I have all the achievements for the dog tags already. Getting 100% of the dog tags is not necessary. But I would be a fake completionist if I didn't. I would be a phony. The same with like the VR missions when we did those here and the snake tails. Like VR missions, all I had to do was get like the #1 rating in 50 of them. But if I didn't get the little 100% marker in the menu, I didn't actually do it. Snake tails, you only have to complete 1 for the achievement. But if I didn't get the little like complete color on all 5 of them in the menu, did I really 100% the game? I don't think so. Neo Seekers also has good guides. Yeah, Neo Seekers is like my backup if GameFAQs has nothing. But it can have some really good stuff from time to time. Neo Seekers actually helped out a lot with Armored Core Nexus. I would not have been able to get through that without Neo Seekers guides. Because the GameFAQs ones were just not good enough. I rely on it for Persona.
What about the president?
He's remaining.
Holy cutscenes, Batman. Ah, and we're playing again. Okay. Wait a minute. I got the pistol. I don't have to go to Stillman, but I will. So that at least we get to like the bomb defusal portion. Well,
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay?
no, let's do it. Let's go back to Strut A and get them one at a time. Because some of them do disappear past a certain point, so let's not, you know, screw up the progress just because I tried to do it a little faster. I've only got this and extreme mode left, and then we're done with the dog tags, so let's just not get impatient and fuck it up at the end. We'll do it properly.
Freeze!
Stupid bitch. Couldn't see me.
Are you going to shoot me?
I need him alive. I can't kill him. I need his dog tag. I was like, well, guess that happened, but he doesn't come back, so where do you get the suppressor for the pistol? Oh, I could just knock the other guy out. Okay, I can still get his tag. We just start with the other guy. Are you going to shoot me? No, turns out. Oh, my back. Jesus Christ. I just got like a really weird... I tried to crack it. It was not as smooth as I had hoped. Oops.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, do the wiggle. You really can't make this shit up. The dog tag just flew into the water. You really... How is this such a shit show? How is this happening? The dog tag just went right over the ledge. Unbelievable. Thank you, Kojima. Apparently it wasn't Monday. Dude, the Red Dead subreddit is a bit of a mess. I've been on there before. Back when I've talked about this before. I have a Reddit account that I have only ever used for the sake of self-promotion for YouTube. And so I've been on the Red Dead subreddit in the past. And it's just, the mods there are a pain in the fucking ass. Reddit mods being reasonable, challenge level impossible. Okay, he's dead. I got his dog tag, but he just did not want to pass out, so here we are.
Are you going to shoot me?
Well, there goes the pacifist run anyway. Thank you. Once I've killed one, I might as well just keep her going. Just easier this way.
Freeze.
Thank you, Julian. All right. Now we go to Stillman. Have you seen the Batman Arkham subreddit? Yes. r/Ace Combat's pretty chill. They are pretty chill. I don't think I've had a bad experience with the Ace Combat subreddit. I know the Ace Combat Discord is pretty iffy on me, but the subreddit, I don't think I've ever had any bad experience with. No. My best experience with a subreddit, like out of any of the games I've done content for, has been Armored Core. Armored Core subreddit just is great. Love them.
Colonel.
Metal Gear subreddit doesn't like me very much. I don't think I've seen a single thing about myself on either the Resi or Yakuza subreddits yet, though. So I don't think I can... I don't think I have seen anything about myself on either. Oh! Armored Core Twitter. I did have a weird experience with. That was similar to my experience with the Ace Combat Discord and the Metal Gear subreddit. In all three of those cases, it was, like legitimately all three of them. It was, I liked a game more than people typically like that game. And people just lost their shit over it. I'm trying to remember. Armored Core, it was Armored Core 5. Armored Core Twitter kind of went wild with that one. Ace Combat, it was Joint Assault. It was when I said that Joint Assault wasn't that bad. People lost their shit in the Discord server. And then, of course, I followed that with my Assault Horizon video where I was also like, this isn't that bad. And That only made it worse for the Ace Combat
There's no need
Discord.
to think about. I know Fat Man.
And Metal Gear? Oh no, Metal Gear was a little different. Metal Gear, it was when I gave MGS3 a 9.1 out of 10 after giving MGS1 a 9.4. That was what the Metal Gear one was. It was that I didn't like MGS3 as much as I should have. Which, granted, my MGS3 video is probably my least favorite Metal Gear video that I made.
Who's there?
Just because I look back on it and I'm like, my script here was very iffy. It needed a little more time.
Freeze.
But that was before I gave myself leeway on the video schedule at all.
Don't kill me.
Like now, I'm absolutely in the headspace of if the video needs like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just whatever, I'll give it that. This was one, found him. But back then I was like, nope, the schedule needs to, you know, stay consistent. So the MGS3 video, the script got rushed. Everything else was fine. The script came out bad. And it makes me really not like that video. So in fairness, I don't like my MGS3 video either. But it led to an unpleasant experience with the subreddit.
Freeze.
Oh, wrong one. I gotta be careful with the choking on hard mode, apparently. He woke up already? Oh my god. They'll never know. They'll never know I'm in the one closed stall. They'll never know. So souped. I'm gonna assume that was hyped. I love autocorrect. What the fuck? What is souped? What is... That has to be an autocorrect. Or wait, maybe? Yeah, it's got... Well... Maybe if the word wasn't hyped. No, that has to be autocorrect. I'm like looking at my keyboard, I'm like, is it? Probably. Raiden needs privacy. I'm just gonna wait this out. Not gonna fuck with it. Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way he's gonna open it, right? I'm glad I don't have any wrong opinions. I don't know. I don't even feel like my opinions are... Like, any of those three were, like, wrong. Because basically, like, Armored Core 5, I said, yeah, it's not great, but it's definitely not the worst. Like, it's not awful. And then Joint Assault and Assault Horizon are both also, like, yeah, they're weaker, but they definitely don't get as much credit as they should. Like, they're better than people say they are. And then MGS3, I was like, this is great, but it's just not my favorite. Like, of MGS 1, 2, and 3, it's my least favorite of that trilogy. And the script was rushed, so it came off more negative than intended. Turns out JMH got an Elgato. It's the way to go. I'm telling you. Wait a minute. Now that I have the sensor, yeah, I need to go back. Gotta get these dog tags. Yeah, I saw the thing about the Harley Quinn fart comic. That was... What were they cooking with that one? What was the thought process, man? Like, seriously. I don't think I've had like any quote unquote bad or wrong opinions on either Yakuza or Resi so far. I've been fairly in line with like popular opinion on both. Maybe not. Maybe not entirely. I've been fairly in line. Like, I like Code Veronica a little more than most RE fans. I like RE0 a little more than most RE fans. Other than that, I'm pretty in line with popular opinion on Resi so far. Sorry, I'm checking the spreadsheet. And Yakuza as well. Like, maybe I'm more positive or negative a little bit on, like, one game or the other. Sure, but... Oh, my camo. My camo came off. Uh-oh. Don't you dare. Does he know? But good or bad, just internet terms. Like, bad opinion just meaning it strays pretty far from, like, the norm within the community. Like, my MGS3 opinions, by a lot of people's metric, would be bad. Or, yeah. They would be bad. That sentence came out a little weird, but you got what I meant. And it's not even because I dislike MGS3. I just don't like it as much as a lot of people. It's still, like, top 5 for me. It's not in my top 3. It is probably my number 5. Oh, no. It might not be top 5, actually. It might be number 6. I think it is number 6 out of all the Metal Gear games. But that's just because, man, so many Metal Gear games are fucking awesome. It's stiff competition. So number 6 makes it sound like it's not that high, but, like, it's still one of the most... Or, sorry, one of the games that I've reviewed and, like, played for the first time for the channel that I've enjoyed the most. It's up there in, like, the S tier. But there are just so many games in the S tier, especially within the Metal Gear series, right?
Freeze! Huh?
Don't kill me.
Just do the shake. Thank you. Yakuza 5 and 6 are leaving Game Pass this month. Interesting.
Freeze!
Get him next. Sweet. Shit, what was that guy's name just now? The one that I just choked out? This is Steven. Was the other guy Adrian, by chance? Adrian, it was. Okay. Thank you. That's after Fat Man. Okay.
I will stick my finger in your teeth.
Don't do that. I'll bite it. Not playfully.
What was that sound?
Sure. There's a time and a place for that. All right, now is not the time.
Don't kill me.
Oh shit, I put the gun away. Sweet. Thank you, Max.
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor, strut A. Boost up security.
Can't they renew it? They can renew contracts as they expire, but I would not be surprised if, with the growing popularity of the franchise, and especially with Sega kind of being on a resurgence right now, if their rates are going up for Game Pass. Like if they're negotiating and saying, yeah, if you want to keep the Yakuza games on Game Pass, it's gonna cost you this much more than it did the first time, sort of thing. And Microsoft probably just isn't, or at least they aren't getting enough perceived value out of the games to justify the increase. It's most likely what's happening.
Freeze.
Steam prices have had a bump? Have they? You're saying that the Yakuza games have become more expensive lately? Like on Steam? Oh, he can't see me. I forget that this works. For RGG, okay. So their Steam prices are going up. It's not unreasonable to think that their contract rates are going up then too. Licensing for Game Pass going up would make sense. I already bought all of them on Steam. The only one that I don't have now is Pirate Yakuza because that just came out. But I bought all of them, like, last year when I started the series up. On a Steam sale, too, so for cheap. Relatively cheap. It was a lot of games, so it was still like 140 bucks or something. But it's because I bought, like, Yakuza 0 through 6, plus the Judgment games, plus Ishin Kiwami, plus Gaiden.
What was that sound?
I bought all of them in one go on a Steam sale just because they were all on sale, and I was like, I need them all. Tax write-off, so I bought them all. Every single one. Hello, Yuriko. I still hate that Yakuza 0 and 1 rarely go on sales. Do they? I feel like the whole series always goes on sale all at once, doesn't it? Like, including Judgment and all that. I feel like they all go on sale together every time that they do.
Freeze.
Oops. Gregory. Rarely do, and they're more expensive. I don't think I've ever seen the Yakuza games go on sale, and they haven't all gone on sale.
Freeze.
Like, every time that I've seen them go on sale, it's been the whole series. And if it's not like all the spin-offs and stuff too, then it's at least the 0 through 6 bundle that all goes at once. Doing extreme yet? This is hard. We're close. We're getting places. We're at 75% total completion, like for the entire game. 75% dog tags. We're getting there. Oh, he stays. Okay.
Freeze! Huh? Don't kill me.
Sweet. They're all being very cooperative right now.
Nothing here.
Which is what we want. Sonny, don't you do that.
I'm under attack.
Here we go. Actually, I have the camo.
Nothing here.
Freeze!
Oh. If you're going to shoot,
That's a problem.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the predator.
Reinforcements on the way to Strut D. Intensify security.
Turned off the wrong thing. Trying to hold him up. I can just hide out down here.
It's him. Everyone, stay on guard.
Understood. Reinforcements on the way to Strut D. Intensify security measures.
Stealth camo will go hard in 5 with Invisible playing in the background. It sure will. Because that song is in the game. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's absolutely in the game. Why did he make that sound? That scared the shit out of me. They'll never know why this door is hanging open. Stealth. Very sneaky.
nothing here.
Pronounced V. No.
Freeze!
No.
If you're going to shoot,
Oh, yeah, that was the problem. I can't get his. Yeah, here's the thing. It's a double entendre, yes. But like, it's 5. Grand Theft Auto, 5. Not V. Not V. Armored Core, 6. Not VI. When it's Roman numerals, you still just say the number. It is a double entendre. It is clever, but it's 5. It's 5. Star Wars Episode V. Yeah, no. It don't work like that. It's clever. I recognize it. I don't deny it. But it's 5. It's just 5. V4 Vader.
Freeze! Freeze!
Are you going to shoot me?
I just have to go get the suppressor. Did I ever get the bomb in strut C? I don't think I did. The one in the bathroom, I never defused it. I'm realizing because I had the alert while I was going in there, I never defused it. Well.
Freeze.
My bad. My bad. Thank God he's the only one in this room. Wait, he's not. I just heard footsteps. Who the fuck is in here? You're deaf, homie. What? Don't mind us. Omar. MGS 5 doesn't, so it's MGS-V, not 5. Again, GTA, Armored Core, Star Wars episodes. I could probably find more examples. But no, it's 5. It's 5. I'm not saying MGS-V. I will never say it. It is a double entendre. But double as in it has 2 meanings. The 5 is still there. Have always used Roman numerals? No, the fuck they haven't. No, they haven't. What do you mean? They have? No, they haven't. AC does have AC5, which again, we don't say Armored Core V, but out of the 16 Armored Core games, 2 of them use Roman numerals. 2 of them, of 16. All the other ones use numbers. GTA 2? Star Wars renamed, but they used to be, you know, not Roman numerals. When the prequels came out, they renamed the existing Star Wars movies to fit, like episodes 1, 2, and 3. But the original trilogy was not always, you know, Star Wars episode 4, 5, and 6. They didn't just release them like that. They renamed them later on. Before that, I can't remember. It was Star Wars. Hold on. I want to double check because I think it was called Star Wars 2. Empire. Original name. Bro, Google AI is so dog shit. I don't know how it's so bad. Hold on. Peace Walker was supposed to be MGS5? Yeah, but they dropped it. They dropped the 5. What is that bomb placement? That's new for hard mode. Hold on, I'm distracted. Oh no, okay, the original release was literally just called The Empire Strikes Back. It didn't even have Star Wars in the name. I was wrong. It was actually just called The Empire Strikes Back. That was the name. That was it. And on the poster, it said, The Star Wars Saga Continues, but Star Wars was never in the name originally. Fucking weird. Never mind. Maybe Star Wars isn't a great example because they didn't change it down the line. But Metal Gear... Metal Gear never used the Roman numerals up until 5. That is true. But, like, I'm not saying V. Again, I will recognize the double entendre. It exists. But you also have to recognize that I got so many people, like, trying to correct me in the comments of my video saying that it's not 5, it's V. And they called me a dumbass for saying MGS 5 instead of V. No, it's 5. Previous numbered game was 4. Just because it switched to Roman numerals, I'm not calling it V. It is supposed to be like a clever double entendre, but I'm not saying V. I don't think I can do this without the suppressor. I'm coming back. I'm just, at this point, there are so many that I haven't been able to get that I'm just going to go get it and come back. It's going to be easier.
Colonel.
Here we go. Nobody says Grand Theft Auto V. Thank you. People can't read Roman numeral. Oh, okay. I thought that was directed at me. RE8 doesn't exist. To be fair, 8 doesn't have... Oh, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 and 8, I guess. But 8, they took it out of the name. Although, didn't they rename the digital releases of 7? I think they did. Like, if I went to Steam right now, I think it would say 7. Oh. But no, you really can't bring Peace Walker into that either. Because the argument being, well, Peace Walker was supposed to be 5, but they cut it. So MGS 5 can't be 5 because Peace Walker was 5, but they never actually kept it as 5. They took it away and just made it Peace Walker. But MGS 5 can't be 5 because that was 5. It wasn't 5. They changed it before release. Well before. Even, like... I think the initial... No. I could be misremembering. But I think Peace Walker, even by the time it first got revealed, was just Peace Walker. I don't think it ever got marketed as MGS 5. I think that's just, like, background trivia. Like, internally for a bit, it was called Metal Gear Solid 5. But by the time they even revealed the game to the public, it was just Peace Walker. If I remember correctly. I love Roman numerals. Yeah, I think for 7, it's still on the cover. Like, on the cover art of the game, but I think they changed, like, the digital listing to say 7 as in the number.
Nothing here.
I'm going back. How far back do I have to go? I forget. Oh, to the CD bridge was as far back as I had to go. Wait, no. This is the... Excuse me? This is the CD. Oh, the guy with the tag. I already got that one. The other guy that I don't have yet is after Fat Man. I learned Roman numerals when I was young thanks to Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, chat! Final Fantasy. Dude, chat, you can repeat the meaning of the double entendre all day. I get it. I get it. I keep saying, like, I know it's there, but I'm not gonna call the game MGSV. I will never, I won't. I will not. It's silly talk. Gonna play Halo 4 with my girlfriend. Good luck, depending where you're at in the game. MGSV sounds cool though. It doesn't.
Nothing here.
Freeze!
More! If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Oh. That still doesn't work either, does it? I do need the suppressor. God damn it. I got this and I'm like, oh, suppressed gun. I can make this work. But no, I do need the suppressor for the SOCOM. Damn it.
Who's there?
People can say their preference. I still call Village RE8, but everyone says Village. I say both.
This
called Moby Dick Studios. The Moby Dick Studios thing is hilarious. Also, I still see people like putting up posts being like, why do they call him Ahab? I like within the last month have seen new posts going up asking why like Ahab and Ishmael are names in the game. Why do they call him Ahab? Because the Phantom Pain's story, like half of it is literally just Moby Dick. And it's not like they were being coy about it either, because yeah, when they first revealed the game, they just called it the Phantom Pain. They didn't attach the Metal Gear brand at all. And the code name for the studio was Moby Dick Studios. So Kojima was not even, you know, being shy about, yeah, half of this game's story is literally just Moby Dick. So the names Ahab and Ishmael are just taken from Moby Dick and applied to the characters within MGS5 that are Ahab and Ishmael. Captain Ahab.
Nothing here.
You could make out the silhouette of MGS5. Yeah, and like a lot of people when the teaser went up, they were like, that looks like Big Boss. When I was doing all the background research, I found like old forum posts of people posting that image and being like, why does this look like Big Boss from Metal Gear? Is this Metal Gear? Why is V called Ahab? Because he's Ahab. Like, he fills the role of Captain Ahab within the story. Oh, why is my health not full? I'll find a ration. It bothers me. And the boss's philosophy was their white whale. Bingo. That's why, a lot of people still also question the fire whale at the start of the game. That is maybe a hallucination, maybe not. Who the fuck knows? But that also just seems to be like a coy little like, Moby Dick, whale. You see the whale? Because other than that, it just seems so random. I'm pretty sure it literally is just, look at Moby Dick. Look at it. That's the whale. I like MGS5, but the story is so dumb. I love MGS5, but that story is all over the place. Okay, wait. I don't need to go back this far. Oh no, this is DE. I thought I was on CD. Okay, I do need to go back to Strut D. Yeah, I'm on the right track. Trying to yap my ass off while doing this. I gotta go down. Wait, no, that's him, isn't it? Oh no, he's down here. Never mind.
Nothing here.
Blue Whale from 2016.
Freeze! More!
Do I remember Blue Whale? From 2016. No? Maybe? Man, 2016 was a year. Sasha. There it is. One of those names in dark blue on a night mode background. Wait a minute, there are 4 of them on hard mode? Wait. Are there 3 of them up top? There are! I didn't even notice before. Oh. Well, this guy's tag I still need. What the fuck? How did I not catch that before? I was looking at the spreadsheet, I was like, wait, there's another one? Don't worry about it. Derek. Thank you, Derek. Did I get this guy on the DE bridge or no? To cut their hands until it makes the shape of a whale?
Freeze.
And the last task being unalive. What? Never heard of this. Blue Whale. Chad, is this real? Whoops. It worked. Michael. There. I don't remember anything about this. Strutty. Did I get any of these? I feel like I got at least a couple, right?
Freeze.
Try to manage this somehow. Alex, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Freeze. More.
Oops.
You're going to shoot. Then shoot.
These bitches don't think I'll do it.
Please don't.
Eric. Check the Discord. It's called the Blue Whale Challenge. I never heard about any of that.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut-E have ceased.
What am I looking at?
Investigation immediately.
I feel like that's something that I would have, like, I was super active on the internet in 2016. MGS5? But what about it? Oh, I see. Okay, the link, chat. Hold on, if you're in the Discord server, Amadeus just went back to the reveal for MGS5, and the web link that they plug at the end of it is using the number 5 and not a V. No. They used the number 5 in the E3 trailer. I didn't even catch it. Like, I was staring at it and I didn't even notice it. I was like, what am I looking at? Yeah, they used the number 5. Why do you think I said, well, shit? That's what I was like, what? I was looking at it. I'm like, what is the thing that, like, is weird here? I'm not noticing anything. That one took me a second. You literally had to tell me what it was. I didn't even see it. What do you know? Fine, you win. It's 5. Like, yes, there's a double meaning, but it's 5. Ooh, didn't mean to take the camo off. The fact that I was staring at it and I couldn't even see it just looked so normal to me. I was like, yeah, that's the trailer, certainly. What's wrong? VV theory failed. Oh.
Freeze! No!
Yes!
I'm going to shoot.
Oh, I already got his.
Freeze! Huh? What are you?
Not his.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Nothing here.
It's Konami, so I'll take it with a grain of salt. I mean, sure. But... oh. If they're using it in official promotion.
Freeze!
Just because it's easier. If nothing else. I'm still taking that. I'll take it. Oh, I already got his. Yeah, okay. Heliport. I just can't get over me looking at it and being like, what?
Freeze! Are you going to shoot me?
Yep. Gustavo. Oh, there he is. Again, dark blue in night mode. I don't know who decided dark blue for the font.
Freeze! No! Please don't.
Christian and what's this guy?
Don't kill me.
Alan. And we're done up here other than the bomb. Oh, no, don't get up. Riding. There. Okay. There we go. To F. Yeah, to F. There's no one on the bridge in between. Just to F. Oh yeah, there's one down here too.
Freeze! More!
There are extra bombs. I'm only now just realizing, oh shit, it's 4. Jesus, that went kind of fast. You writing it? I have a spreadsheet with a checkbox for all of them. So kind of.
Well,
I don't need to hear it. You too. Hold on. We gotta go look at it. Gotta go look at the list. Oh. We're at 78.43 total percent for the dog tags specifically. 78.43. Surprised Troll doesn't know about it. I'm surprised too. I know, like, especially like that era of the internet. Dude, I was so chronically online. I mean, even just last night, what was it? In False's stream chat, I was literally just from memory, like listing off notable like internet things from the year 2014, or at least close. Like I was a little off sometimes, like 2013, 15, whatever. But like 2014, I was just from memory being like, damn Daniel, Alex from Target, I'm trying to remember other things from like 2014 that would have been big. I don't know. COD Ghosts was the most recent COD. Smosh, Vine. Yeah, I was just sitting there like listing things from like that era of the internet from memory. I'm at 40% for hard specifically. Not too shabby. Leafy? No, Leafy was later. 2014 was not yet. He wasn't around yet. I don't think Leafy was around then. Life was simpler then. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. It is about that time, and I got shit to do. So, if you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Tomorrow, we'll be playing some old school zombies with False and Owen. Playing World at War Doris, the World at War map. Be there or don't and be lame. Oh god, it's gonna play the intro video. Oh no. It has copywritten music. But we're doing like Armored Core, Ace Combat, Resident Evil, Yakuza. Come back for any of it. It's all good shit. Also, if you enjoy it on the YouTube side, leave a like. Algorithm, you know how it goes. There, now it won't play the video. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever.
Piss on him. Piss on him. Piss on him.
False. Calm down. On Twitch, they're on like the channel page. They're in chat commands, whatever. You'll find them if you're looking for them. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see all of you guys back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.